मैम बताइए, आपकी फ्लाइट कब की थी? आप कितने दिन से रुके हो यहाँ पे?
2 दिन से हम यहाँ पर हैं।
कहाँ की फ्लाइट थी, कब की फ्लाइट थी?
हैदराबाद की फ्लाइट थी, मॉर्निंग की थी 8 o'clock की, जो 2 बार कैंसिल हो चुकी है।
और अभी आपको क्या बताया जा रहा है?
कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन हमें ढंग से नहीं दी जा रही है। अब देखिए इतनी लंबी कतार है, हम जब भी ये कतार पार करके जाते हैं हमारे पास कोई तरह की कोई ढंग से इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं आ रही है। आगे 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 करके हमको 2 दिन इसी तरह परेशान किया जा रहा है।
अब ये बताइए कि जब आप यहाँ पे वेट कर रहे हैं तो यूजुअली एज अ प्रोटोकॉल या तो आपको वापस ट्रैवल या कोई स्टे या कोई अरेंजमेंट रिफ्रेशमेंट्स कुछ भी देना चाहिए, तो क्या ऐसी कोई प्रोविजंस की जा रही है एयरलाइन की?
आप देखिए हम 4-4 5-5 घंटे यहाँ पे रुक रहे हैं, पानी की भी सुविधा नहीं है। एक बूंद बॉटल पानी भी ये लोग नहीं प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं। चलो पानी नहीं कर रहे, एटलीस्ट इंडिगो वालों को अपने बंदे बढ़ा देने चाहिए कि कम से कम वो हमको इंक्वायरी तो दे कि आखिर आगे क्या प्रोसीजर क्या होने वाला है।
All right, now let's get you the latest on the ground as to what exactly is happening. And for that, we have CNN News 18's 3 colleagues joining us at this point. Anvit Srivastava from Delhi, Yasha Kotak from Mumbai, and Purnima Murli from Chennai. Let's start with Anvit Srivastava first here at Delhi Airport. Anvit, tell us, I assume that people are watching us at this point. Tell us what exactly is the status at the airport. If people want to come to Delhi Airport, is it okay right now? Or what are the precautions which they should take at this point before coming to the airport?
So Arun, after 3 days of utter chaos, situation seems to be pretty normal because a number of passengers who were stranded outside the airport, as we saw yesterday, has gone down. There could be one reason also that all the passengers are now being told that their flights are only delayed and not cancelled, and therefore they're going inside the airport and they must be waiting for their delayed flights in the boarding area or in the terminal area. But outside here, as I show you, these are the passengers who are waiting to go inside. But many of them are not IndiGo passengers, also because yesterday, as we broke the news that Ministry of Civil Aviation had directed all the airport directors to communicate it timely to all the passengers that their flights have been cancelled or delayed. And following that, since yesterday, the number of passengers has also gone down because they have been communicated well in advance that their flights have been cancelled. However, what their grievances is that they have not been provided with accommodation, so they have to spend from their own pockets, and their demand is that these expenses should be reimbursed by IndiGo because this was unforeseen extended stay that they had to make. And also the flights that they are now booking, after their flights are cancelled, some people had doctor's appointments, some had to go attend weddings, some had other important engagements. So for that they had to book other flights, and the prices are soaring. Ministry also came out saying yesterday that the prices should not be increased just because one airline is under this crisis. But prices are soaring. This is what the passengers are telling us. And keeping all of this in mind, DGCA has set up a committee, and in a very strong worded letter yesterday, DGCA had conveyed that IndiGo was unable to forecast crew availability, and this was FDTL had come in initially in January 2024, and it is talking about that time that IndiGo was unable to forecast crew availability and it did not realign rosters despite advance intimations, is what the DGCA had said. Also, it was only after all hell broke loose that a review meeting was done in the ministry with the airlines and the other stakeholders. And IndiGo in that meeting admitted that it failed to anticipate crew requirements, and this clearly indicates, Arun, that deficiencies in oversight and planning of IndiGo. And this is why a 4-member committee has been set up, not only to bring relief to passengers and tell all stakeholders to act timely, but also to find out what actually led to this massive uproar.
Absolutely, absolutely. Stay with us, Anvit. Let's quickly cut across to Yasha Kotak, who's outside the Mumbai International Airport. Yasha, we've just heard what Anvit was bringing to us from the Delhi airport. What exactly is the status? Is there any change that you witnessed in last 2 days and today?
Absolutely. In fact, Arun, I'll show you visuals from right here behind me. In fact, when you speak of the situation at 9 a.m. to currently, there is a stark difference. What we witnessed at around 9 a.m., there was a huge queue for almost that would take a person almost half an hour to an hour to reach the IndiGo counter. However, the situation has now become much better. Like you see, there are fewer passengers who are present there at the IndiGo counter. Of course, yes, some are coming here to understand the status of their baggage. Apart from that, they are also reaching here some of them are reaching here to cancel their further flight tickets so as to avoid the hassle. We'd in fact speak to we'd in fact try and understand as to what really is happening right here. This is because until yesterday there were several flight cancellations. There were 258 flights that were cancelled. But this morning, ever since 9 a.m., there are 109 flights that have been cancelled at Mumbai Airport. What's important to note is that while these passengers are coming in, several of them have complained that there is no communication whatsoever. Some of them have had their baggage, which has already been checked in, but they've not really gotten any update about their baggage, about the baggage that's been checked in. And on the other hand, several other passengers are coming in every day just to check the status of their flight. So yes, this is the situation that the passengers here are facing. Yes.
Stay with us, Yasha. Let me also quickly cut across to Purnima Mulli, who's outside the Chennai airport. Purnima, of course, we've been speaking about this earlier also. Now, can you say that as far as communication between passengers and the airline is okay or stable now? Are you hearing anything from inside the airport that IndiGo is now communicating properly with the passengers?
Well, many passengers say that they are still clueless. Confusion continues to prevail as far as the passengers' flight is concerned, and they are all confused because they don't know whether the flight will take off. We'll also get some reactions for you. Ma'am, where are you going to and what is the status? Have they communicated to you or are you clueless?
My husband is standing in the line, so I don't know.
So there's no communication from IndiGo at all?
He's in the line, waiting in the line.
Waiting in the line. Do you feel there should be communication in case flights are cancelled? Because
They should keep more people and, make things easy for us, little comfortable. And inform us actually if the flight is cancelled. We didn't have any information.
So a lot of people are waiting in queues because they don't have information. They are not able to enter. But for those who are already inside, some flights are also getting delayed. So that confusion continues continues here as well. We'll also try and understand from other passengers as well. Sir,
Yes.
what is your have they told you anything or are you waiting to hear from them? Is there confusion?
Yeah, it's still confusion, but I'm waiting to come my turn, then I will discuss what the option they will provide. Lucknow. Yeah.
12:40 का flight है.
12:40, yeah.
So any alternative arrangements made?
Still I not discussed here. What option they will provide, let me check.
How long have you been waiting in this queue?
I think more than 1.5 hours.
So a lot of them are waiting for 2 hours, 1.5 hours, still clueless. So people are confused.
Thank you, Purnima. Let me quickly cut across to Afreen Hussain, who's outside the Bangalore airport. Afreen, you were listening to these voices coming from Chennai. People are still very much unclear as to what will happen once they enter the airport. What is happening in Bengaluru? Are people getting any communication from the IndiGo side, or are they still unclear as to what will happen once they enter the airport?
Well, Arun, let me tell you that we have information. 11 flights have taken off from the Bengaluru International Airport, which means that some passengers have had some sort of relief here on ground. You can see behind me the help desk here of IndiGo. You can see that the lines are shorter than yesterday. Yesterday there were extended lines, utter chaos. Today you can see a quick response team on ground. They're here to help out people to know if their flights are delayed, cancelled, what is the exact situation. You can see that people are asking this particular quick response team that is there on ground today as to what is the situation of their flights like. It's really helpful for the people, and when we spoke to them, they're getting to know about clear picture of if their flights are cancelled, delayed, what is the situation like. All in all, 47 flights have been cancelled here in the Bengaluru airport, but also some operations have resumed. 11 flights have taken off, so that has given some sort of a relief to the passengers here. The crowds are lesser, people are not as confused, or the situation is not as frustrating or chaotic as yesterday.
All right. Thank you so much, Afreen, Yasha and Purnima, for giving us all these ground updates.